Welcome back to the vlogs. Look at this sleepy boy. You're a sleepy baby, aren't you? We went on a really early walk this morning because Daddy had to go to work, didn't he? He had a shoot today, so we thought let's take Gussie out, and then it just meant that I could get on with my day. Oh baby, did we wake you up this morning? He loves sitting in the spare bedroom and he always gets on the pillows. Are you comfy there? Are you comfy, darling? I just can't deal. He is honestly my baby. Put a bit of eye crust there. If anyone else has got a Frenchie, you know how crusty their eyes get. Like, I literally wiped his eyes probably a couple of hours ago, but we've got these wipes from Tesco. They're my favourite ones. They're dog wipes and they smell really nice and they're really gentle on him. Shall I wipe them again for you, baby? Come back. I'm just sat here in the spare room, just being on a call, and feel like I had a matcha this morning, but I feel like I I feel like it's worn now. I feel like I could do with another little pick-me-up. So I'm thinking of making myself a nice coffee. Decaf, of course. Even decaf gives me a buzz, to be fair. Or I could have my Indie Mind. I could have my Indie Mind supplement powder that I made in the last vlog. You know what, I'm gonna make one of those instead. In fact, I'm gonna do that with a little bit of coffee. Let's do that. Look at him, I just can't deal. I actually can't deal. Why is he so cute? He is literally my little world. I don't think I've ever been as obsessed with something as I am with him. Like, he is just my little world. Look how cute you are. He does get so many hairs on the bed though. That's another thing about Frenchies. If anyone's got a Frenchie, you'll know the molting is a lot, especially in the especially in the summer. I've seen these things flying around on like TikTok and online, and they're like hoovers for dogs. So the other day I tried to just hoover him with our hoover and he didn't like it, which I kind of expected. But I am thinking about getting one of those shedders, because honestly, like I can hoover and the next day there'll be hair all over the floor. Like, I can see it now. And when the light comes in, I've just kind of had to learn to like not let it bother me. Like, when we first got him, I was literally hoovering like twice a day, and now I'm like, I just don't have the energy and time for that. Like, I can't be doing that. So I've kind of just made peace with it, you know. I've just thought, I've got some flowers that Alex got me. Let me pop you on one of my... I always do this, don't I? I could just go and get a tripod. I could just go and get a bloody tripod, couldn't I? What about here? Oh yeah, that's fine. Alex got me these gorgeous flowers yesterday. How gorgeous these are. Roses are my favourite. Got some yellow roses here as well at the moment. So yeah, I think I'll pop these in the spare room where I do my work. But yeah, he got me these because I've decided, let me just get a drink because my mouth is really dry. Yes, like I was saying, Alex got me these flowers because I've decided to go back to therapy, which, you know, is something that I want to speak to you guys about. You know, you can't just see the happy moments and the highlights of my life. Like, this is, I want to be real over here, you know. And I did therapy probably about a year ago now, maybe even longer. You know, and it was fine. You know, I feel like it got me through things that I was going through at that point of my life. And I think that's what therapy is all about. I think there's always going to be different seasons where you're going through different things, and different things are coming up. And I feel like I've just got to this place where I've just been, quite honestly, I've just been really flat. Not myself at all. No motivation, which is just not like me. And I think the past, I don't know, my adult life, I suppose, I've kind of just used a lot of coping mechanisms, which I'm starting to realise now. You know, whether that's like we moved to Liverpool 3 years ago, starting new jobs, having new challenges. Then I started my business, and it's almost like when I'm sitting down, I feel like I'm in a place in my life at the moment where I'm not as busy as I have been previously, which is good, you know. It's a nice thing. Like I need to like take time and, you know, not always be on the go. But I think for me, my coping mechanism has always been stay busy. What's next? You know, whether that's like moving or starting a new project, like I say, or doing this or doing that. It's like I'm always looking for things to distract myself. Look at me, I'm giving myself therapy before I've even had my session. But you know, I know I'm self-reflective. Like I know what's going on in my own mind, and I think a lot of us do, but we choose to ignore it, don't we? We choose to just bury it, forget about it. And yeah, so I had therapy about a year ago, and I feel like, you know, we touched the surface on a few things, but we didn't go that deep. And I was kind of just like telling her what I wanted her to hear, and you know, it did the trick, don't get me wrong. You know, we dealt with things that were happening in the present moment, and it kind of soothed me for a while. And now I feel like I'm in this place, got all of the bloody stalks flying everywhere. I'm in this place where I've actually had a moment to just stop, really, you know, which is nice. Like I'm working, I've got a nice setup now, I've got my assistant Ellie who's taking a lot of pressure off me. Like I should be happy. This is like what I've always wanted, is, you know, to have support where I don't have to be doing 10 million things every day. But I think the stillness has brought up a lot of things that I've been burying, essentially. And I think that's where this low mood is coming from. I'm an optimistic person, and you know, I'm optimistic, you know, but there's definitely things that are holding me back now. And it's funny because last week, this was kind of like the realization phase, or pre-realization phase. I said to Alex, I said, sorry, this is really long, I know this, I'm going on, but I just thought it might be interesting for anyone else who might be going through a similar thing. I said to Alex impulsively, I said, I want to move back to London. I mean, it wasn't impulsively, there's reasons why I would want to move back to London. Like, a lot of my work is down there. Sorry, I keep dropping things on the floor. All my friends are down there pretty much. So there are reasons for me to want to go back to London myself. So yeah, I was like, I want to move back to London. And he was like, all right, you know, if you want to do that. I mean, he works down in London a lot as well, so, you know, it would make sense. He was like, okay, you know, if that makes you happy. That's the type of person Alex is, bless him. I'm so lucky. Like, anyone else would just be like, this woman is a fucking psychopath. And then we were like, right, let's kind of reconvene in January, because something's going to happen between now and January. Let's just kind of get our heads down and just focus on ourselves and look after ourselves, and then in January we'll kind of figure things out. And I had this moment of realization, and I think where I'm not my happiest right now, I'm thinking that moving to London is going to eradicate all my problems. And I had this huge realization. I was like, I don't like being still. I don't know how to explain it, but for me that is like, because it's bringing up things that I've not dealt with, that I've pushed to one side. What I'm trying to say is I don't want to keep running anymore. I'm sick of running, and I want to deal with what I've got to deal with. And then I know that when I do make that decision, whether I decide to move back to London or somewhere else, it's coming from an authentic place, you know, and I'm doing it because I really want to, and it's, yeah, I just want to be in the best mind frame now for the next part of my life, you know, to make more intentional decisions. So yeah, I know that was quite long-winded, 11 minutes, but yeah, that's where I'm at. So anyway, I've decided to start therapy again. I'm trying a new therapist. I'm actually using BetterHelp. This is not sponsored by BetterHelp. I wish it was. One day, that would be great. But yeah, I've tried BetterHelp before and I really like how easy it is. Like you've probably seen in all of the bloggers' ads and stuff. Like there's ads flying around all the time, isn't there? But it is great because you can try a therapist, you put in your criteria, what you're looking for, what you're struggling with, and then they assign you a therapist based on that questionnaire. And then if you don't like your therapist, you can change therapist. And I just like how flexible it is. You know, I can do it from home. I don't have to go anywhere. I quite like doing it in the comfort of my own home. So yeah, so I've got my first session in, I think, like an hour. Alexa, what's the time?
It's 1:25 p.m.
Yeah, so I've got my session in an hour and a half. And I've got a few notes, a few bits that I kind of want to like touch on for the first session, but it's daunting. It's really, really daunting. Like if anyone's ever done therapy before, you know, you have to be your most vulnerable self really to get the benefits, and I think I didn't do that before. I still have my guard up, but you can't change what you're not opening up about, you know. So anyway, I guess I'm saying this is the start of my therapy journey. I'm going to bring you along because it's real, and life is hard. Life is hard for everyone. I do believe that. Like whether you look at people and you think they've got the best life, you know, there's so much comparison on social media now. Everyone's struggling in their own way. Like this world is designed, unfortunately. It's tough. It can be tough on us. So yeah, we've got the session. I'm going to make myself an indie mind now quickly. If anyone didn't see in my last video, this is the Indie Mind, what is it? It's a supplement. Yeah, well, it's like a supplement slash drink. You make it into a drink. And it's got all of these like amazing ingredients in. Oh gosh. I mean, I'm not going to read them all out. You can go and check it out for yourself. But they're all the ingredients. And basically it's like a mind stimulator. So it really helps me when I'm having these days where I just feel really low, really flat, and just have no motivation. It just kind of switches my mind on a bit. I'm not saying it fights depression because it doesn't, you know, but it obviously helps you to kind of just feel a bit lighter and a bit more on it. So go and check it out. I've really been enjoying it. I've literally only got like a tiny bit left, so I need to order some more. And it's kind of this, it says it's a cocoa berry flavour, and that's basically what it is. It tastes like a strawberry chocolate latte, I'd say. But yeah, it's delicious. I'm really enjoying it. It's like an alternative to coffee, but I do put a bit of decaf coffee in as well, just for an extra little boost. Here he is, hard at work. You've moved? Is that all you're going to do for the day, gosh? Just sit there and look cute? It's alright for some, isn't it? Yeah, quite frankly, I don't have that luxury of just sitting and looking cute like little Gussie does. I would love that life. Can you imagine if all I had to do was sit there and look cute and have kisses and cuddles and food and treats and walks? I mean, what a life. What a bloody life. But yeah, I feel like I've been putting off a lot of things on my to-do list. Like, need to just get back to a few emails. I feel like I've just been doing like the really important stuff. Anything that's not like urgent, I'm just like, that can wait. Did I show you these in my last video? This is a brand, new brand that I'm working with called Mason Louise Marie. Mason Louise from Marie. I should remember that really, shouldn't I? As soon as I'm working with them, can you see that? That photo. These are their little travel size fragrances. They sent me this little pack. I think these are their best sellers. and they also sent me an amazing diffuser and a candle, and yeah, I'm in love with them. They're an LA based fragrance brand, and yeah, it's kind of giving like diptyque, like the really natural beautiful elevated scents, and the price point is amazing, like really sort of like, I feel like diptyque, I love diptyque, obviously I will always love diptyque, but the prices are like phenomenal really for a candle, and you know, but these are kind of like a more attainable price point, so definitely check them out if you can. But like I was saying, yeah, when I'm feeling like this, you know, which is how I've been feeling for a while now, just really flat and in this funk, like I do struggle to like be as productive as I need to be, and then it's like a cycle because I beat myself up because I'm like, well, you're not being productive and you're not working as hard as you used to work, and then my mind just kind of sabotages me. So what I've been trying to do is just like be gentler on myself, you know, I've got an assistant for a reason, making sure that I'm doing the important things, but anything that can wait, I am kind of just like giving myself that space. But today I do know that it's going to make me feel better to just get those little bits ticked off, so I'm going to sit here and do that now. I also use, so I've got an iPad, I'm not sure if I told you guys that, I bought myself an iPad I think like a month ago now, a dusty iPad, let's just say. Let's wipe that, no one needs to see that. I'm watching Dion Crow's video, I love Dion. But yeah, I got myself an iPad and it's got the keyboard, and it's great for like, it sounds crazy, but it's great for like taking notes. I know it might sound crazy like buying an iPad to take notes, but this is kind of like my organizational center. That's like where I get shit done, and just really simple. I mean, I know I could do this on my phone, I could do it on my laptop, but I like to have my notes on here. I'm not going to show you my notes, but it's really nice because you can do like, I don't know what you call them, but like where you can like tick things off, like the little bubble things, and I just find it really nice because I can like organize it into like urgent, can wait, what I need to tell Ellie, like notes that I need to tell my clients, like, you know, if something's just on my mind. And I don't know, I just love it, and I like watch my YouTube videos on it, I play music on it, what else do I do on it, edit videos on it. I love it. You know, some people might think it's a bit unnecessary to have an iPad, a laptop and a phone, but for me it just helps. And you know what, we're doing everything we can to just like help ourselves at the moment, make everything as easy as possible. What I also wanted to tell you is, when I'm working, when you work from home, it can just be really like, oh, you know, like if I'm not working with Ellie and I'm at home on my own, it can just feel really flat and just like not a motivational environment. But what's really helped me and what I've been really enjoying watching is this guy called Heinz on YouTube, and he does loads of like,
we're with you for enjoying everything summer has to offer.
He does a lot of like, I don't know how to explain it, he does a lot of like motivational, self-help, wellness content, and he talks on some really important subjects. And you know, instead of like preaching, because there's a lot of people out there who are just there to preach, and I just find it like, come on, we know we need to get up and go for a run. Do you know what I mean? It's like he gives like simple reminders that are really effective and can really sort of, yeah, just really help you like get through things and get past things. I love his content, it's such a vibe. And so go and check him out. I'll actually link him down below because I'm obsessed with him. He's really helped me get through a lot of things. Lauren introduced me to him, I think like January time, and yeah, he's amazing. But he also has these things called what does he have? I'm trying to find them now. Like for example, one of his videos is cheap motivation is holding you back. That's definitely what I've been running off, cheap fuel, for the past 8 years of my life, and I haven't even known it. Anyway, that's a story for another day. But he does these things called a work with me or a study with me, and he makes his own beats, and he does these like, he'll like play these like lo-fi beats, and like he'll chat a bit in between, and then he'll be like, right, I'm putting the timer on. He'll put a timer on for like 40 minutes. He'll be like, right, we all get to work and we all kind of just get on with it. Yeah, it's really nice. It kind of helps you feel like you're working with someone, and like, yeah, you've kind of got someone who's, yeah, it just helps you feel like you're working with someone, and it's really nice. And it's really helped me when I know I've got to like do things that I lack motivation to do. it kind of just gives me a boost, because I'm like, right, we have a little chat, listen to him chat and whatever, and he goes on about a few bits and bobs, and then as soon as that timer goes on, you're like, right, we're all getting to work now. It's like a live stream he does. Where's Heinz gone? Come back, Heinz. Oh, here we go. Works. Let me show you. So these, I think this is like a bit of the way through, because I've already watched a little bit of this one. But it's really nice, and then he like chats in between as well, and like I say, he's got loads of like really cool videos. Like he does one like let's vibe, drink tea, read, and he'll just like play these really nice beats. And how's your day going? Literally just smashed this little salt grinder to smithereens. Love that for me. All over the floor. Be careful, Gussie. Be careful, baby. You stay over there. I'm gonna have to get the Hoover. We've got this really hooky, really powerful Hoover. Like I was saying before that happened, I've just made myself a little lunch. A bit random, we didn't have much left. I made these like pizza breads last night for dinner, so I've just heated one of those up. We've got some tortilla, and then I've just made a green salad. We've literally got no tomatoes, no cucumber, so yeah, I'm gonna sit, decompress after that session, and enjoy some lunch. Right, so work is finished for the day. Quite happy with the productivity levels today. I surprised myself. I think that having that session actually just took a tiny bit of weight off my plate. Don't get me wrong, like we're still just kind of getting to know each other, peeling back the layers, trying to kind of figure out what my objectives are from therapy. And yeah, just kind of, she's just trying to get to know me and about my present life and my past life, so she can kind of best get an understanding, and as she kind of said, like diagnose me in a way, and then I suppose from there we like figure out how we move forward. But she set me some homework to do, like a questionnaire. I think it's just going to help her get to know me a bit more, so we don't have to spend the sessions kind of going through so much. But I really liked her so far. Like, I felt comfortable with her. I felt like she was really understanding, empathetic. So yeah, that was my first day of therapy. I'm gonna go and make myself a little drink now, because when I've been drinking water and coffee and whatever all day, like I do like to break it up and yeah, give myself like a nice little change to the senses at the end of the day. So I picked up this the other day. I was at this, it was like a deli. They kind of did all like cool, like funky foods, and it's called Bativo, and it's a non-alcoholic one. And yeah, it's an aperitivo, so you kind of mix it like you would an Aperol Spritz. And I had some last night. I really enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, it's really strong. and it's actually herbal as well, so it's got a lot of like good herbal ingredients in. It's got, I'll actually tell you what it's got in it. It's got aged apple cider vinegar, wildflower honey, fructose, don't know what that is, water, rosemary, thyme, gentian, wormwood leaf, and orange zest. So it's actually got like really like health benefit things in. And yeah, I've just not really fancied drinking at the moment, to be honest. I'm just like, I think when I'm not feeling my best, like I kind of feel like it can send me under sometimes. So I'm just being like mindful, and just kind of, I'm not really fancied it either, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, if I'm in a situation where I fancy one, like I will, but I haven't really. So I thought I wanted to get myself something where I could like still enjoy a drink at the end of the day. If you've been here for a while, you'll know I'm a kombucha girly. I love my kombucha. I'll show you actually what I've got in the fridge. I love a trip drink as well. You guys will know I love a trip drink. So I've got these Holland and Barrett kombuchas at the moment. I got a pack of those the other day. I've got ginger and pineapple. Is that ginger and pineapple? Yeah. And mango and yuzu. And then I got sent these cans like ages ago by this brand, but I haven't really been getting through them, but I thought they looked nice in the fridge. And then when I do fancy a wine, they're nice and chilled. So I'm going to actually mix that aperitivo with one of these. I'm not going to do this one because this one's for energy. I'm gonna, I mean, they're both for like energy and focus, but to be fair, they're natural. They're not going to like, you know, fully like send me under. Have I zoomed in? I zoomed in. Am I zooming out now? Oh no, now I'm zooming in. Is that in? Is that out? I'm gonna kind of like put you somewhere so you can see me make this. I'm gonna put you here because you can kind of see that, can't you? Don't mind me not wearing a bra today, by the way. I hate bras. Say no more. Like, I literally hate bras. So using a wine glass, we're still indulging. Let me turn this light on. Bit of extra light. You hear Alex on the phone, he's so loud, isn't he? He's just come back from a shoot, really exciting shoot he did with the Liverpool Football Club. And it was like a game, he was a game show host basically, and it was like a quiz that they did. So he's come back, he's really excited. We've just ordered, so 50% off on Uber Eats, which they kindly gave me. Even though it's like up to £12, so really by the time you've got something, it's like, you're still like paying like a decent amount of money. But we got, we've just ordered some gyros, Greek gyros. Let me go and get my phone actually, see where. So yeah, we've just ordered gyros, which I'm excited about. And yeah, we're just gonna have a chilled night tonight. I feel like we both need it. So I've just put, I haven't measured it, I've just put like that much of this in, which to be fair, I probably could have done with less because it is really strong. It's almost got this like slightly bitter taste, so you kind of feel like you're still drinking alcohol. And then I've got some soda water. And then just because it is so strong, I'm gonna put a tiny bit of kombucha in as well. I'm not gonna do that with my nails because we don't want a nail pinging off. And then, so I'm just going to top it with this just to give it a bit of sweetness. And then, I wish I had like an orange or something to garnish it, but I don't. That's a shame. Let's see what I've got. Ooh. Just found some mint. Looks a bit sad and old, but let's see what we can salvage from this mint. There we go. There we go. I've got my, what's it called? Bativo cocktail. Let me just get a straw to stir it. Chin chin. Ooh, yeah, it's bitter. I think I did put a bit too much in. But anyway, what a day. I'm proud of myself for today. I woke up and I was like, meh. I just couldn't even find the motivation to pick up the camera, to be fair. It was like very 50-50 whether I was going to pick it up or not. So even that in itself, I feel really proud of myself for. I got through my first session of therapy, feel excited about the future of it. And actually, I'm feeling the most optimistic I've felt in a while right now. So cheers to that, guys. We're gonna enjoy our gyros now, but I don't know if I'm gonna pick up the camera. So if I don't, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I'm gonna end it here. Go and enjoy my evening, and yeah, let me know if you've got any questions about my first therapy session. If anyone's struggling, they're starting to feel like those low days are starting to turn into more low days than they have been previously, there's help out there. And yeah, if anyone ever wants to talk to me, like, feel free to reach out. Like, I want to chat to you guys, and I want to let you know that you're not alone. So with that being said, cheers to that, and I will see you all in the next video.